Our today's topic is about always intelligence. So, as we all know, over the past few years, the leading brands worldwide from the whole value chain are building their ecosystems with smart devices. Many big players like the Philips Hue, ABB, Casa Systems, and also either like the Schneider Weather Systems, GE Lighting, Neutron. These are the the big giants in the electric area. Also, we have some cross-area players like the Casa from TP-Link, the Waymo from Bearkins. All of these big players started their ecosystems by smart switches. But it's very interesting. But very interesting that actually the first smart electric product which is swept around the world is not the switches, it's a tiny one. Also a newcomer to the electric world, which now we know that it's the smart plug. So Gavin, do you know why the smart plug can be so popular around the world?
Yeah, I think one of the main reasons is the smart plug has a very entry-level, affordable price. And also the function is very rich. For example, it can be used for different devices like home appliance, lighting, or some other devices. And also it has multiple functions. For example, on-off timer, and also power meter, for example. So those kind of functions is really attractive and very affordable for the users.
Yeah. So now we can see we have almost all the standards from the which can meet the every globally needs from every many nations, and also from the channel part you can see either in the online shop like Amazon's or the offline warehouse like the Lowe's from the US market and the media market from the Europe. And you can see always say that the smart plug can always occupy a very important position in the smart home and security part. And also over the past few years, almost every year smart plug can be selected as one of the best smart home devices.
Yes.
So we believe that the products which can really bring our customers the convenience, more easier life can touch them. So Tuya believes that when we come to today, of course, we don't have just a smart plug. We have many other electric products. It can be a big family. So here comes to our today's detailed contents. In the first part, we will share with you how electric products can be used in different areas, from home to building. Also, we will see what's the feature we have and what's the product and how we make these products to be smart. And in the fourth part, Gavin will share with us some cases from our customers. And also I will show you with our roadmap. And in the last part, we will share you some star products, which is newly come to our family. Okay, let's come to the first part. Let's start from our home. Yeah. We must be very familiar with these products. You can see the light switches, the sockets, and the power strip. Once these products to be smart, to who is a homeowner or home builder, we want you to, you can DIY a more comfortable and convenient home. For example, in the bedroom,
Yes. And in the bedroom, you can use like a sync switch devices, so you can preset some things in the app, like good night or good morning mode. So you just push the sync switch beside your bed to activate those kind of things.
Yeah. Also, these smart devices can interact with some other like smart sensors to realize more automations. Like when we come to home, the sensor detects you are here, and the lights will be turned on automatically. Yeah. So home can be much easier by using our products. Of course, the home is not only indoor space. We have the outdoor solutions for our home. We can like in the garden or garage. If you have your own garage, I think it must happens a lot. You forget to close your garage door. So we have some products to remind you if you forget that, and we'll push your message to your phone, and you can close it even when you're already out of home.
Yes, for no matter for the garage or for watering your garden, the grass, so it can be very convenient. It can also be set up through the according to the weather, and temperature, those kind of condition.
Yes. If you are a barbecue party lover, in the outdoors, we can use our smart outdoor plug or outdoor dimmer switch. And if you want more music, want more lightness, you can use these devices to dim up your lightness. Yeah. So we want to offer you a more colorful life. Let's move from our home to some more public area, like the working place. To who is a building owner or office administrator, these products can be preset some smart things to help you manage your space. Like in the morning, in the evening when we get our work, you can turn off all of the lights and power. Just use the one key on your bed, and also like in the meeting time, use our scenario switch. You can dim up the lightness. Also, another scenario is very commonly used in our 2-year office, the noon break. We can turn off all of the lights at the noon when we just from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock.
Yes, it can be used for many like offices or stores. And you can manage it because we, as we talked in last time, we have the like commercial lighting or some other SaaS solution. And you can manage your space according to different areas. Using those kind of switch, you don't need to replace the original lighting fixture or some other devices. So using a breaker, you can control for the whole room or full area. And with this kind of function, no matter for the management, because you don't need to arrange some guy to turn off, to shut down all the devices during the midnight. You save some manpower cost. And also you can manage the automation through the website, through the SaaS system.
By using this website, your backend, you can even monitor every devices, whether it's operation well. If some abnormal situation happens, it will alert you. And also, you can see the power consumptions yearly, monthly, or daily, and to preset a more energy saving scenario. So this can also be applied to some other business application, like in the hotel, apartment, or store. If you are the manager of the hotel manager, this products can help you to manage your business much more smarter. For example, in the hotel, when customer checked in and open the door, a room door, you can with our light switches or card switch or some shutter control, once he opened the door, the light will be turned on automatically, and the curtain will be shut down automatically. So it's very, I think it's very comfortable for customers.
Very convenient. So for this kind of solutions can be used for smart apartment and also smart hotel. It's more for industry solutions, so we can expand our business to the industry area, like B2B business. So not only for the access control, some automations. Another device we recommend is the Sync switch, because currently in China it's very popular for the Sync switch. For example, imagine you are in the hotel and during the nighttime you would like to get sleep. So you just push the button beside your bed to turn off all the devices you want. And also when you go outside, so you just push one button to turn off all the devices. So it can be very useful for those kind of area.
Of course, with this water or electric meter, it can also to help you to manage your energy consumptions.
So you can set up like a bill limitation. once you achieve this limitation, you can just cut off the water, the gas, or electricity to manage your spaces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So here are our solutions that we can offer from our home to some commercial area or to some business area. Yeah. So these solutions are based on our basic features of the products and also some smart services. So today I would like to share with you our 6 main features we want to show you. The first one is the easy control, of course, the basic one. The second one is for the smart routine and the electrical safety and the energy monitor, and always have some easier, comfortable skill. Also, some voice control or home kit to help the control solution can be much more easier. First one, when we come to the control functions. Yeah. In these videos, you can see many control applications in our daily life, like the lighting control with our smart switches, or the shutter control with our curtain switch, or the power supply for the air conditioner, or the water heater. Yeah. So not only. Sorry.
I think go back above. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, this way.
Okay. So we also have many control ways. Many control ways can trigger the control. Like if you are already out of home, you can use the app control. Also, you in the home, you don't want to go nearby the devices, you can use the voice control. Also for the kids or the elders in our home, in our families, we keep the traditional the button control. Yeah. So here are our control functions introduction. A second part is our personal routines. Of course, only the basic control cannot be wall. We have some personal routines to help your daily life to be much more easier and no hands-free. Yeah. So like the timer, you must be very familiar, or some weekly schedule. Also, we have some special functions I'd like to show you today. The first one is our cycle timer. Yeah. Again, do you know? Can you guess what it is?
It's like a regular settings for your daily life, for some routines, something like that.
Yeah. For example, if I have some flowers to be taken care of, I want to water them every morning in the 8 o'clock and turn off the watering at 9 o'clock. I don't want to repeat the preset the schedules, so you can use our set time. Yes.
Okay.
The second one is for the random timer, which is widely used in some European or US market. That means if you will go on a vacation and you don't want some bad guys like the thief to break into your home, so you can preset a random timer on your app and pretend someone is using your light switches or using their home appliance.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's very helpful. The third one is for the sunrise and sunset timer. That means the devices can according the time zones.
Sunset time.
Yeah. To get the right timer, like in the morning, I want to get up after 1 hour when the sun rises, so I can preset that.
Yeah. Yeah, because inside the app we have the weather and the time zone function.
Yeah.
Already located to which city.
Yeah.
So we will take data from the internet about the weather and the seasons.
Yeah, you can do much more things. Yeah. Okay, the third function is about the energy management. We know that usually we have some big load home appliances connected with our plug, our wallet, or our power strips. So if you want to know their power consumptions in your home, you can use these functions. So you can check the voltage, the current, or the history data on your app. Yeah.
Yeah. So for this function, we have the smart plug
Yeah.
and also switch.
Switch, yeah.
And also the circuit breaker.
Circuit breaker, yeah.
Okay. And I remember also we have the function for the setup, the current, right? For different money current.
Yeah.
So you can set up for like US dollars or Mexican pesos.
Yeah, it will give you some estimate values.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so it will make your home not a convenient space, but also a greener one. Okay, so last but not least, the electrical safeties. So every day we have some. This one once our plugs are connected with some big home appliances, we know that usually it will happen. The overload happens, our temperature will happen, it will cause some dangers. So to protect our plug or itself, or to protect the home appliances, once it detects the abnormal situation is happened, and it will turn off the power automatically.
Okay. Yes, for some areas like in India or in Africa, part of the Latin American countries, this can be very really helpful because the overloading of the current it happens very often. So with this kind of protection solution, it can be very useful for the home appliance and other devices.
Yes. Also, we have some new functions like the overcharge protections. Because I usually charge my phone before I go to bed. You know that overcharge is damage to our phones.
Yes.
So of course you can set a timer. To close to turn off the power automatically, like just 1 hour later or 2 hours later. Also, of course, we also have overcharge protections in some plugs. It will detect that your phone already fully charged. Also, the child lock protections that if your kids want to turn on your power with a button, it's very dangerous. So you can preset a child lock on your app, make the button control will be much more difficult.
Okay. So we make more complicated steps. So that the kids cannot just turn on or turn off, just push one button.
Yes.
We make the step more complicated. Okay.
Okay, so that's our device's basic functions, and also, of course, you know that most of the electric products have access to our
Samsung smart things.
Smart things.
Smart.
You can see just hi Alexa and back, and then all of the light switches will be turned on. Okay, so last one, of course, if you want to control many devices together on your app, you can just group them together. Of course, you can share your devices or your home to your family or your friends. Let them to share the fun of the technology and the warmth of their family.
Yeah, so this one, you can share a device or share a group of device, and also share family or rooms, for example. You have the kids. I bet you don't want them to manage the whole family. So you just share the kids' room to them. They can play all the devices, and authorize for yourself for the whole family, but the kids only for the kids' bedroom, something like that.
Yes. Okay, so now you already know the solutions we can apply to, and you know the features. So in this part, we will show you what's actually the product categories and how we make it smart. We've already mentioned a lot of products. We divided them into several parts. The first one is our indoor switches and sockets. For the indoor series, we must be very familiar with that. Like almost all of them have almost all of them are traditional ones to be smart, like the light switch, the dimmer, the curtain switch, the fan switch, and in the hotel with the card switch,
Yes.
also some wall outlet. Yeah, but we also have a newcomer, and Gavin just mentioned it a lot. The smart scene switch is very commonly used in China. Yeah, you can use that to control many devices. Just preset the scenario.
Okay.
Yeah. Of course, for the indoor series, we have some plug-in products like the plugs. Yeah. Besides the basic plug, we also have some multifunction plugs. Like we combine the net together with a plug. It can turn on at the net automatically.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, we can combine the plug function together with some IR remote. Yeah. That means the plug just not only turn on or turn off the power, but also can control the air conditioner to set to the specific temperature or specific fan level.
TV channels.
Yeah, also the TV channels.
Yeah.
So here are our indoor switches and sockets, and also we have some outdoor products like the waterproof sockets, or the long sockets, and also some multifunctional, like combine the outdoor plug with the temperature. Yeah.
Temperature, humidity, or something.
Temperature and the humidity.
Humidity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, the third part is for some control module. This one usually are used for the restricted applications. We will introduce you the specific products later.
Yes, so we'll bring some examples for the last line of the application of those kind of products.
Yeah, you can see the module for the lighting, for the curtain, or for some water wave, and so on. Yeah. Next part is for some smart accessories. Like this one is a smart button. Yeah, which can control many other devices.
Yes, we can lift closer.
Yeah.
It's very tiny one. So this one you can use it to control a single device or a thin switch, something like that.
Yeah. Also, some accessory like the CB single repeater have some some battery charged products to be.
ZigBee repeater.
Yeah, the ZigBee repeater.
Okay.
Yeah. Also some USB converter. Also, about part is some power control devices. Also, we have some water control devices like the water wave sprinklers and some irrigators. Also, we have the whole room control devices like the power distribution and some smart meters.
Yes.
Yeah, we will introduce you the circuit breaker, the smart meter, or gas meter, or water meter, and so on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here are our 4 category metrics. So how we make them to be smart? We have Tuya can offer multi communication protocols and modules. Here you can see many different size and packaging modules, and with different protocols. Of course, the most commonly used in Tuya system is the Wi-Fi, and we have a newcomer, which is Wi-Fi combined together with the Bluetooth, which can help the devices connect to our app or cloud much more easier.
Yeah, it's faster for detecting the devices.
Yes, faster and easier. And also the ZigBee, we have many ZigBee smart switches or sockets, and also have some Bluetooth and the Bluetooth mesh. And also the MBLT protocols is applied to our like the smart electric meter or smart water meter. Now it's only for China.
Yes, because some regions and areas the MB network is not available.
Yeah.
So we can check per area.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so we just mentioned the protocols. Now you can see these protocols are the most commonly used in electric world, and the Wi-Fi is widely used in some home applications. This one is no need additional hub, but the disadvantage that it can limit the devices connection numbers. Yeah. The second line is for the ZigBee protocols. It's widely used in whole smart home automation because the ZigBee has the advantages in the local control and also as the high stabilities.
ZigBee is more used in Europe, right? It's more popular.
Yeah, it's much more popular in Europe. Yeah, and also for the Bluetooth, usually it can be applied to some small size commercial lighting. Yeah. Okay. Both ZigBee and Bluetooth have their low power consumption advantages.